In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace an inner tube on a bike. As you can see, the tire is completely flat, so let's get started. First, turn the bike upside down. This position makes it much easier to remove the wheels. On this specific bike, I simply need to release the quick release level to free the wheel from the frame. Check the sidewall for the side you need. It's normally shown as diameter by width. This tire is 26x195, so replacement tube has to match that. Also check the valve tube. The two common types are Presta, narrow with special small threaded tip, and Schrader, wider like a car tire valve. On this bike I'm using Schrader. I'm using a replacement tube kit I purchased on Amazon. This particular set includes two inner tubes and tire levels to help with the installation. Before you begin, always double check that your new tube is the correct size for your tire and features the right valve type. Insert the tire level under the edge of the tire and slide it around the circumference of the wheel to unseat the tire. Once the tire is loose, remove the valve from the rim and pull out the old inner tube. Before installing the new tube, perform a thorough visual and manual inspection of the inside of the tire. Check for any holes or sharp objects that might have caused the initial flat. Clearing this out now will prevent an instant flat tire on your new tube. Take your new inner tube, ensuring its exact size needed, and tuck it inside the tire first. Next, fit the tire back onto the wheel, starting by inserting the valve through the rim hole. Secure it with a valve cap to keep it in place while you finish seating the tire bed onto the wheel. Check the sidewall of your tire for the recommended inflation pressure. This tire suggests a range of 40 to 65 psi, so I'll be aiming for 50 psi. I'm using a standard manual pump, which is more than enough for a bicycle and very easy to use. Once the tire is fully pumped up, replace the valve cap. Now it's time to put the wheel back on the bike. Because this bike uses rim brakes, I need to loosen them slightly to allow the inflated tire to slide through. Once the wheel is seated and secured, remember to return the brakes to their original position. While the bike is still upside down, it's a perfect opportunity for a little maintenance. I'm going to clean the chain using a bit of W40, VD40, and followed by application of high quality bike grease to keep the drivetrain running smoothly. And with that we are all set and finished.